Good Morning Texas Home and Wealth, sponsored by Rodney Anderson with Supreme Lending.
With everyone crazy about March Madness, we have to remember it's not all about basketball. It's also about home buying. Our mortgage expert and credit expert, Rodney Anderson, is here to help us get off the sidelines. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so we got a lot to talk about here. We're talking about home buying, and you're saying buying and selling is March Madness. So tell me, why?
Well, here's what's going on. As spring rolled forward, in the clock, we got an extra hour.
Yes.
What this does is people get off work, and now they're moving forward. What do you mean by moving forward? We're seeing buyers come back into the market left and right. Many realtors have said, wow, when's all the buyers coming? Well, this week they've come out, they're getting pre-approved, they're ready to go out and buy. And so what we're also seeing is a lot of times more people will fill out brackets then they'll vote in the presidential election.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But
not surprised, though.
But here, let's talk about the elephant in the room, okay?
Okay.
The elephant in the room today is the Federal Reserve.
Yes.
This afternoon, they're going to announce that they're going to raise interest rates. It's already priced into the market, but now everybody was anticipating the Federal Reserve raising rates 3 times this year. Now we're hearing the whisper number is 4 times. So now let's talk about buying and selling.
Speaking of buying and selling, is now a good time to sell?
Well, here's what's going on. I believe it's a good time to sell if you're going to especially downsize.
Okay.
And the reason being is home values have gone up so much that people have that extra equity. Maybe you're ready to retire. Maybe you're ready, now you're the empty nester. Maybe you're that kind of person. So I think in that area it's a good time to sell. Okay. Now, if you're moving up, many people are sitting there going, maybe I shouldn't sell because the next house is going to cost more. Let me tell you this, interest rates will be higher by the end of the year. That is my projection. So you have, if you want to put it on hold, you can. But as home values go up, as interest rates go up, that next house is going to cost you more money. So I go out and tell people like old Kramer would, buy, 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 buy. And when it comes to selling, the market is still strong for sellers out there. There's a lack of inventory. So there's great opportunity to make money. And that's what real estate is about. It's about a home for your family. It's about financial peace, but it's also about making sure that you're making money on real estate. And so many people have gotten lucky in making money.
Ooh, talk a little bit more about the buying end of this. If you're thinking, I'm going to buy, you kind of touched on it, but just go into a little more depth there.
Yeah, when it comes to buying, I mean, Shannon, what people need to know is they need to know what their payments are going to be. They need to know how much money it's going to cost for closing costs. Don't just assume you hear a down payment and that's all the money you're going to need. You're going to need more than that. Also, it's really important because lenders are looking at financial integrity. Basically, what that means is, have you paid your bills on time? Do you have enough income to report to the IRS that you have the money to qualify? So what happens in the buying side right now, we're seeing a lot of people jump in to get pre-approved to go out and buy homes, and now's a good time to do that, but make sure you are financially you have the financial integrity to go out and buy that home.
Okay, you did say the first thing that people should do is get
pre-approved up front.
Okay.
Shannon, not just have a call lender and say, can I get pre-approved? I want to look at your tax returns, your W-2s, your paycheck stubs, your bank statements. I want to make sure that when you go out and buy a house, that you're bulletproof to go buy a house, because the last thing, many lenders out there, they'll just look at a little bit of documentation, they'll send people out, and then all of a sudden you get all the documentation in, and those people went out and got under contract on a home, and now they can't qualify. Getting a mortgage is tougher than it's been in a very long time. Now, that does not mean there's not mortgages available. I have $100 million to lend this month. $100 million to lend this month for people buying and refinancing, but you have to have the financial integrity to go out and do that.
All right. If you are looking for a home, now is the time to buy. So all you got to do is give Rodney a call. He's at 1-800-EXPRESS, or go to rodneyanderson.com for more information on taking out a mortgage and what the rates are right now. Thanks, Rodney.
Thank you, Shannon.